Hey guys, it's Grayson with Game for the People here. If you guys like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's play some Danganronpa, shall we? And if you guys haven't checked out my previous videos, please do so. I would love to hit 50 subscribers. And again, without further ado, let's play. We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how'd she get poisoned? You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. Huh? Something to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it, or trip over it, or anything like that? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question? Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability. Well, no. Not that I remember. Yeah, me either. Not me. Same here. Yeah, me either. Okay then, that's 7-2. It proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened. Oh, come on! How could you possibly say that? How could you possibly know what I don't know? The reason why she can say that is because there's evidence. The evidence that proves someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Never underestimate my shooting ability. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all over the room, right? Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it? Well, the pieces weren't just scattered around the can. We also found pieces underneath the can. What? And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down after the window was broken. So, it had to be after we got into the room. I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier, when you asked if anybody moved the can or tripped over it, and if that was the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass. So you asked everyone to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate. And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contains the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the camera. If that's true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking the poison because of the protein can. No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from the original bottle, knowing exactly what it was. Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there? So you're saying she drank it, knowing what it was? Such ridiculous fiction is exactly what happened. Then tell us already. Sorry. Please tell us. Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison for other to come out and took it to the rec room. It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre. What do you think, Makoto? The one who got the poison from the come up and brought it to the rec room. It must have been. I think it was Sakura herself. Oh, the Sakura had been apparently murdered just poisoning herself? What are you talking about? There's no way! On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chemlab, right to the section full of poisons. You're lying! Stop lying! What? Why? Why would you lie like that? No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. I have to admit that. Sorry, Hina, there was yellow powder on Sakura's foot. Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it? It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the camera. The powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be? But the powder we found in the camera. Wait. So what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot? And there's only an instep, right? Sakura must have been right where it was standing. Right there when the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the protein, the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina. Sakura. When Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still did scatter, and some of it must have ended up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking? Why did Sakura place us in section C in the first place? The only explanation is she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contains. No way! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her! No, you didn't kill her. The one who killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. There's only one way to explain it. The person who killed Sakura Ogami was Sakura Ogami. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. What? The killer was Sakura. So what you're saying is it was suicide? I don't believe it. I don't believe anywhere that I can fly. I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really stop to think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in the room and she drank it. Also, she could enter her own mind. And that explains why we can solve the mystery of the locked room. Because of course, the locked room mystery was created by Sakura. I'm pretty sure she locked it. I'm pretty sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She Sakura drank the poison and breathed the last breath. And the empty bottle rolled out around the locked room until we opened it. And at that point, somebody grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that person was you, wasn't it, Mila? You did all to throw us off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because of the bottle of poison that rolled near the doorway. That's when you picked it up, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body. And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. I have to go get them! I have to go get the others! I'm shaking legs. Hina left the record. You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the Comrade, wasn't it? And switch up the containers. What you want to come up, you head straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison. You had got from the direction. When you left, all you had left was an empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, since that makes perfect sense. When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back into the rec room, I got everyone. Oh, good. She's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see. While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You were the first one to run up. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. You know, I knew would have never left the side like that. So Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide the fact, Hinata undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As soon as when you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if you blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother getting rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder, and the bottle of poison. Vital pieces of evidence in units. So what you're saying, he didn't consciously deceive us to make it look like we killed Sakura? No! No! I killed her! I did it! That's enough now. It's over. It's not! Nothing's over! It is! Actually, no. You're right. You have to end this properly. The place Toko hid. That was the locker. He hit her with a knight. Toko. I might be wrong about those two. Toko hit her with the queen. The bottle of poison. They switched it. The case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, these people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and she looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to her right was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to kill him, so he panicked. And without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he had killed her, he hastily began to covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the entire thing, so as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine upside down. Soon, she watched Sakura slowly open her eyes. She saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted, causing her to switch personalities, to switch over to Genocide Jack. And when she woke up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura was really dead at this time, she set out to dispose of the evidence. She gathered the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the glowing chest piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And in there, she took a final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was there. He had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Already knew that she had committed suicide. And that same person quietly snatched up the bottle of poison on the ground. And where nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all of this to specifically place all of the blame on themselves. an intensity guide that take us to a false conclusion, and the one who went through all of that effort. Was you. That's the full truth of this case. Sakura took her own life. It's simply because I had that practice in the early. That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to? How did you mention a cover truth that even I couldn't discern? Huh? Well, I mean, you still haven't realized. We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. And that's why you don't understand. That's why you couldn't solve this case. See, didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it always comes back to bite you in the end. Okay. I think we can all agree you've made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet. Oh yeah. Well, that's right. You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy being drained out of me. Oh, well, whatever. You really don't have much of a choice. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackens? Will you make the right choice, or the wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. Well, if there's still one thing I don't understand.